Hoses. I'm joined here with Luke, otherwise known as LM Grip Tape, and today we're gonna ask him a couple of questions. Yeah. So
What's
how are you
up?
doing
What's
today?
up?
Howdy.
I'm doing good. How are you, man?
Doing good. Doing great. I'm excited to redo this interview.
Right, same
Yeah.
here, man.
All right. I want to go ahead and jump straight into it with question one.
All right, cool.
How long have you been doing grip tape art, and how did it become? Like, how did that happen?
So I started in December 2017. I saw people like Ryan Bracken, Andy Schrock, the Revive guys,
Yeah.
who really took over YouTube in that time, at least the skateboarding scene. I saw them do it, and I wanted to do it myself. So I ended up writing the words "Never Give Up" on my board.
Yeah, that was
gold
your first
Sharpie.
grip tape, right? Yeah.
Yeah, and it just kind of took off.
Yeah, that's awesome. So, what are some of your earliest influences in media or like TV shows, and what are some of your new ones like now?
Honestly, I grew up like in love with cartoons. Like it was like the biggest thing. Like Saturday morning cartoons.
Yeah.
Stuff from the Fairly Odd Parents to Coding Kids Next Door. Like all of the classic early 2000s and even some like all the way back to the 60s.
Like
really influenced.
Cartoons.
Yeah, all the oldies cartoons all the way to early 2000s.
Yeah. What about
and now?
Yeah.
Now it's honestly just seeing everybody else, like, especially now that social media is so big.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Like, I follow people all around the world. I have, like, homies who do grip tape art in Germany and Ireland and Canada and here in the United States as well, of course.
Yeah, it really seems like grip tape art has started to blow up a lot recently.
Yeah. So really just seeing people on social media creating, then also kind of, just kind of meeting new people and like on different social media platforms like Instagram, Twitch, Twitter, all sorts.
My next question is, what was it like growing up for you?
It was not bad, honestly.
Yeah.
So I grew up in West Virginia and ended up like really, if we want to dive into school life,
you don't have to go like too far.
Yeah, of course. I wasn't gonna go too far, but like school life, it just I was doing perfectly fine like in elementary, and then got older, school got harder, I started failing, and just like I had my priorities were not in school at all.
Yeah, I feel that completely.
I was so hard. Like it gets hard, and it was just like I wanted to be creative. I didn't want to sit in a classroom all day and learn about like E equals M squared, like Einstein stuff, right? Like, I just wanted to sit there and be creative, and ended up, I did private school and public school first. And then for high school, I finished out freshman to senior year, to the point where I graduated, doing like online school.
Yeah.
And that really allowed me to like really dive into the creativity.
What year did you graduate?
Graduated in 2021.
Have you always wanted to be a grip tape artist?
No, actually. When I first started out, I didn't think it would go anywhere. I thought it would just like be like doing some stuff for like my homies around town. And my idea was that like I wanted to like once I could legally get a job with my age, because over here it's like 15, 16.
Yeah.
I wanted to end up like working in a skate shop, whether that was like Zoomies or Active, wherever I was at that point.
And did you have a local shop in your hometown?
Not in my hometown. The only thing we have here that sells like skateboards that I know of is Zoomies.
Yeah.
We have 2 Zoomies locations near my hometown. And then the closest skate shop that I know of is 2.5 hours away in Ohio.
Yeah. Wow, all the way in Ohio.
Right.
So not even in your state. Yeah. What does the timeline generally look like for your social media?
The timeline is in the growth?
Your growth. Yeah, like your growth timeline looked like on social media.
It was I started out on Instagram in 2018, but I was still on like Twitter and stuff like that throughout 2017, 2016-ish. Yeah. But I jumped on Instagram and started making art on there and posting it.
Has it always been grip tape or?
Yeah, it was a mix of grip tape and then also canvases and boards.
Okay.
But like grip tape has always been my specialty.
Yeah.
So everything was just kind of slow, and then the pandemic hit and everybody was home and online, So it just kind of like it blew up like right at the start of the pandemic, and it's taken off.
What can you tell me about some of your bigger clients like Tony Hawk or Brit? I know that very recently you did another collaboration with Braille.
Yeah, I just did. So at the start of the pandemic, I hit up Gabe Cruz. He actually followed me back on Instagram towards like the beginning of 2020.
Yeah, that's pretty.
I eventually got the guts to hit him up. I was like, "Hey, could I like send you a box of grip tape to like include in the video somehow?"
Yeah.
And for a few weeks, they actually shut down filming completely.
Oh wow! Like right,
yeah.
Like during the time that you asked.
Yeah, like right at the beginning of the summer, and ended up having to wait a few weeks. So finally sent the box, and then 2 weeks later, I got a text from Gabe, and he was like, "Hey, the video is gonna be out at this date. I hope you enjoy it." You know.
That's so like, sick. Yeah.
It was so sick.
Yeah.
And then taking it back.
Everyone knows Braille. Like if you're a singer and you're on YouTube, you've at least seen a Braille video. Like
absolutely, yeah.
Yeah.
And then taking it back to like you said, Tony Hawk.
Yeah.
That was like the craziest experience I've ever had.
Yeah,
especially in skateboarding. I think it was 2019 that kind of happened. I was just kind of like, imagine what if Tony Hawk like knows my existence is a thing?
Yeah.
I was like, oh, that would be like the sickest thing ever to send Tony Hawk grip tape.
Yeah,
So I DM'd him just kind of like, whatever, he's not gonna see it. And then a week went by, I was like, whatever, I'm gonna comment something on his post. And I didn't know this guy even had like control of his social media account. You would expect like a manager.
Yeah.
Especially being like such a huge
on his
like it's his social media.
Yeah.
And I commented like super early on one of his posts, and I guess at the time he was still reading through comments. And I was like, "Hey, I don't have to send you grip tape, check your DMs or whatever." And I actually got his office address where his like vert ramp is.
Yeah. That's so
and I gotta mail it. I gotta mail it from West Virginia over to California. Yeah, it was crazy.
Yeah, honestly,
I
feel that a lot. Yeah.
I think it was 15 or 16 at that time too. So
that's
even
young. More crazy. Yeah, I can imagine.
Right.
Being so young and be like, Tony Hawk skated my grip tape.
I don't even know if he skated it, but like I know he got it because he like mentioned it on Instagram and stuff. Yeah. It was the coolest thing ever though.
I also really wanted to know like what it's been like collaborating with some like other smaller artists like Ashton Kelly or J Films, people like that.
It's been great. Yeah, those two especially, they both ride for me.
Yeah.
Just being able to work with like creators like that who are on a smaller realm but still have big platforms.
Yeah.
Like you can't. They're small compared to like some of the people I've like we just mentioned, Braille and Tony Hawk, but like being able to work with these guys.
Like, hung out with some Braille.
Yeah, like he's homies with the Braille guys,
Yeah, exactly.
But like I don't know, being able to work with these guys and just being like so like one-on-one with them and being able to like really connect, make not just like a work connection, but like also like a friendship with these people.
Yeah.
Has been crazy over the last year or two.
Oh yeah. No, I feel that especially because like just being in like the content realm, just being able to connect with these types of people, like, and
right,
just like like friendships, like you said, like it's pretty incredible.
Exactly.
Yeah. What do you attribute most to your success as a grip tape artist, like especially as a grip tape artist?
I think when it comes to my success, it's just honestly, I want to say the work.
Just like really grinding it out.
Yeah, the grinding and the practice, and
that's kind of the vibe that I get because like you have a lot of orders and you're like legit, like on it.
I do my best, man. I've considered it as a full-time job since like 2021, I think, a little bit before I graduated high school. Yeah. But like I haven't like picked up any other jobs, so this has been like my entire thing since 2017.
What other projects do you have going on besides LM Grip on like Instagram?
So I actually have a skate brand that I co-own with my buddy Micah. It is called Paranormal Skate Co. It's 100% LGBTQ plus owned and ran from the co-owners, the founders, the artists, and just all around. Like every artist that we've worked with for that brand is like in the LGBTQ community of somehow.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's awesome to hear.
Yeah, I have that. That's my main focus. Besides, like LM GRIPART as a whole. Obviously, LM GRIPART takes my life.
yeah, I'm sure.
but like that's my main focus throughout everything. But like having paranormal just be like this tiny little skate brand, just getting started. It's like really, it's nice.
Do you have another deck on the way? Because I know you had the samurai deck and then the ghost deck. Do you have any more plans?
We do actually. Yeah? We do. Yeah.
Any chance they can't hear anything about it?
I can't say much because we're still working on it.
That's fair.
We're still talking with the artists and the ideas.
Of course.
But we're trying to get some more stuff out for the end of the year.
Yeah.
If possible.
So what does the future look like for Luke? Not just for LM, GRIPART, not for paranormal, for you.
So
what are your plans?
The future for Luke, honestly, I'm gonna move out of West Virginia pretty soon, and hopefully by the end of the year.
Yeah.
And just kind of take business to a new level. Right now the plan is Kentucky, which isn't that far. Yeah. Just a few hour drive, yeah. But it'll be good to like get out of the state, yeah. Super simple.
Fair enough. What advice would you want to give to the world if you could say anything?
Honestly, you need to be more like patience and kindness to other people and to yourself, of course. Like have more patience, have more kindness towards towards things on the earth, People are so hateful nowadays. It's so bad. And I understand why. Yeah. But like you don't know what somebody's going through. So like why would you what's the point in being hateful to somebody like that?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's something I've been trying to catch up with myself even. Like yeah, my last question is just do you have any last words before we go? Any last things you'd like to say?
Not that I can think of, honestly. Yeah. I think we're good here.
Awesome. Well, it's been really good to chat again. I'm glad
absolutely.
got to do this interview again.
You gotta come out to the East Coast again, man.
Yeah.
Good having you last time.
Yeah, now that I got those Stoinks money piling up, I got some vacation money. So yeah, for sure.
For sure, man.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Alright, well, thank you guys all for watching. I really hope you enjoyed. Thank you, LM, so much for doing this interview with me again.
No problem, man.
And yeah, I hope everyone enjoyed. And yeah, thanks for all the fish and peace. You have a good one.
Hell yeah.